of some sort. And you know, that was my first line of thinking. Are we just gonna sit there and let our allies get absolutely massacred, and we're up here doing nothing about it? That's why I went down there. That's what drove me to make that final decision.
Huh?
To go down there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Luce said it perfectly.
I do have a follow-up question after that too.
Well, look, if they would turn their attention to us, we'd be fucked. There's only one way for them to get out of it, is from our help. There's very little chance if they turn their attention to us that we won't need some sort of support at the end of the day. We don't need to rely on anyone, but I'm not just gonna wait until they fucking come here to fuck us up. I'm just not gonna wait for that.
Fair enough. My second question to you is, how many times have the besties come to our aid when bombs have dropped from the faceless, planes have attacked this place in the past?
My honest answer is, who gives a fuck?
No, so this is the court case
actual
of what happened
answer is,
yesterday.
At the time, the besties weren't fighting the faceless. At the time we were getting bombed, they had no reason to come down here to help us out. Now, I'm not saying that they will come down here should the faceless come bomb us, but if we keep holding that type of mentality, then nothing's ever gonna progress.
No deals will be made, no protection will be had, and the faceless will just fuck us on the ass.
And then my last question to you, were you spotted by the cops? Did they notice the box truck in the city?
Yes, they saw everything.
Okay.
Everyone saw everything.
The cops have known about the box truck for a long time. This ain't a surprise.
Yeah.
Let's not act
Oh
like they
yeah,
haven't seen a
Sayer
fucking
was telling us on the phone.
Yeah,
like,
but
oh, yeah, I heard
there's a
Babylon
difference
has a war
between.
truck.
Sure, the action matters. Us being there,
They feel we're contained here. Listen, there's a reason why the cops have fucked with us, right? Because they feel like we're contained here. And in my mind, they would rather contain it than try to shut it down, and then they know like exactly what we would do if they did that. It'd be a shit show. And they're probably trying to avoid a shit show, and as long as we're contained, they're not gonna give us too much trouble. Now, is that good policing? That's a conversation for a different day. That's how I feel they see that. Now, you bring in, you know, it's a military grade vehicle, which not very many people have access to. You're bringing it to the center of the fucking city, and you're just letting loose. We don't know how they're gonna react to this information now. And you could put your Babylon at risk.
That's a fair point.
It's not a wrong decision to it's not wrong to assess and feel like that risk is worth taking. But again, you, Luce, being the leader of the militia, I feel like this is something that you could have approached way differently and said, listen, this is what's happening. This is the context. This is a risk that we are about to take. I think this is worth it, and this is why. Whether you agree or not, this is happening. I'm the leader of the militia. Then you go on about your day.
Yes, I feel like I would have, regardless of that, still been shut down. 3-1.
Doesn't matter.
Shut down.
Doesn't matter.
I understand it doesn't matter, but
I shut down Sab every fucking day, all day. You know this. He's still gonna lead his merchant guild in the way that he sees fit. You want to be a big dog? Then be a big dog, motherfucker. Be a chihuahua.
That's fucking right. That's why.
Any other questions for Luciano and Clark?
Is jury allowed to ask questions or no?
Maybe we'll do that like at the very end. Let's get the audience's questions out first, and then we can look at the jury. Is that Artemis? Artemis, the question?
Yes, sir. Forgive me. I think I'm out of the loop. The last I heard of anything about the besties, they were attacking our trade day. So, is there someone that could explain context of the relationship that we have with them now?
Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot's happened.
Yeah, and why?
Sorry,
why
I let you
felt
finish.
the need to defend them. Yeah, that's all I had.
All right. So the most that I can say on that, not because I don't want to tell the people, it's because we're on a microphone and God knows who's listening right now. But I don't even know how to word this. We've essentially established a shadow relationship with the besties to coordinate attacks on certain entities that we feel is powerful and is a threat to the both of us. They had information that was impossible for anybody else in this city to get. And at first we thought they were bullshitting, and that they were up to something. But the more that days went by, and the more the information that they brought to us proved legit, and it was verified, and it allowed us to make certain strides in fighting back. It's just the most vague way I can put it. I can't go into detail. God knows who's out listening on the fucking hill right now. But the relationship proved fruitful. It was very two-sided. They did a lot for us, and I'm assuming Luciano felt like this is a good time to repay, the favors that they have provided for us.
That's right. That's right.
Any other
Thank
questions
you.
from the audience?
Will I have a chance to testify at all?
Oh yeah, if you want to testify, sorry, Eliza, go ahead. Feel free. Come up on the mic. Lucius Clark, take a seat for now.
Yesterday was very busy. Day started out with a small interaction with the police where an Air One helicopter was fired upon by the militia. Following that, I had to be called to the front to smooth things down. After that, the hunter came and tried to basically blow a bunch of stuff up here to test Yogg. I'm missing some of the details there. During that is when the assault on Little Soul began. There were quite a deluge of posts on social media and basically state of emergencies being announced throughout. Especially since we had faced the wrath, quotation marks, of the Faceless before, quite a few of us were well aware of what was coming. A group of about 7 or so military helicopters and I believe 2 planes were spotted flying over Babylon on the way to Los Santos proper. Shortly after the situation with the hunter was resolved, we gathered here in the range to discuss next steps. Some people did, Luciano, did express that he wanted to go and confront them directly. His reasoning, while understandable, was met with resistance by myself primarily, saying that we are already low on supplies, especially following the altercation with the hunter. Additionally, we were low on numbers here. We needed to protect people and not rush headlong into what was undoubtedly going to be an unmitigated bloodbath. As a group, we agreed that we were going to stay and remain on the defensive. Several of us broke apart to collect supplies needed. Clark assisted me in getting more medical supplies and making sure everyone was well furnished. Two of the trucks were assembled. One to remain in a stationary position looking over Babylon, while another was patrolling. There was concerns expressed that, we need eyes over there to go and look at what's happening. I shared that we already have connects that are more than capable of giving us information. I've been routinely checking in with the members of the militia who have been patrolling, and I was not able to get in contact with either Luciano or Clark. Shortly after that, I received a text from a friend of mine who works in tow that I will share with the jury and observers here. Feel free to let me know if you need me to resend that.
They're gonna have to resend it probably.
Here, do you need me to... Here, I'll just come over here.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I received that text from Omar Khalil, Throughout, I had also been getting updates from Frank Skinner, who is a pretty good friend of mine, who was checking in on us, seeing if we were receiving any sort of military action, and also sending updates in regards to the destruction that was happening in Little Seoul. It wasn't until I found out that Frank, thankfully, was the one who picked up Luciano and Clark, and Omar, at my request, had retrieved the vehicle so that it would not be grabbed by anyone else. I admit I was very frustrated because the potential for harm not just to Babylonians, but to the very few supplies that we have could come into place, especially with the few numbers that we had yesterday. Now, I will say, I understand that there are some areas we need to be more proactive. My mindset yesterday was that we have to be smart about it. Shortly after Frank ended up bringing back Luciano and Clark, dropped them off at New Babylon, brief rewind. On the phone with Frank, he told me that he had picked them up from Little Seoul and was bringing them back to New Babylon. He told me that they were war heroes, that they had taken out 5 planes. And then I asked them, oh, did you witness them do this, or was this something they said? He said, he asked the very question I asked them. He said, oh, maybe it's 2 planes they shot down. I don't know, Clark, Luciano, what did you do? Eliza wants to know. They replied, allegedly, as Frank said, no comment. Upon coming back to New Babylon, I questioned both Luciano and Clark as to their reasoning why they left without letting anyone know. I expressed concern about what would have happened if I didn't personally have connections with people there who could keep an eye on things. Right? What if someone else that wasn't Frank or Nora picked them up? What if it's someone that wasn't Omar who found the vehicle and brought it back? AC has video of this, so what I'm saying can be verified. I was met with outright disgust and disrespect, frankly.
How's your week so
I'm
far?
frankly lucky and happy that Luciano even told me the truth in the moment. He didn't mention anything about glory for New Babylon. He simply said that he went because he felt like taking action, not thinking about bringing anyone else along, thinking that our decision as a group was foolish, not considering the fact that
I'm not quiet, everybody else is just really loud. I made everybody else louder because yesterday everybody was too quiet.
This was the 3rd time that people took violent actions, not thinking about
Is it better now?
the repercussions it would have on other people. I was at a point where I didn't want to babysit anymore, so I put them on temporary exile until the next day.
How's this?
There have been far too many times where members of the militia
Now everyone's very quiet.
disregarded
Okay.
the safety and consideration of the people they are supposed to protect here. Now, I do not wish to say this without acknowledging that both Luciano and Clark, I do not doubt that they perhaps had or even
What about
have
this?
honorable intentions in mind. It is good to be proactive. I do not think it is good to be proactive at the risk of Babylonian lives, frankly, especially since it is becoming more and more of a pattern.
Anything else?
Happy to answer
about
any
this?
questions that people have.
Any questions from the audience? Jury, hold your questions for the very end.
Also,
please. Don't
can
forget,
you
I'm running
guys
down to
hear
that
the
too.
cinematic music right now? Because for some reason,
Questions? Any questions from Luge, Clark, anybody? One at a time, please.
Maybe not any questions, but I'd like to say something on this.
Well,
go
rebuttals
ahead,
come
Luge.
afterwards. It's only questions for now. It's only
for
questions
some
now.
reason,
I will note that I did approach.
I don't
for full
understand
Yeah, I was gonna ask,
transparency.
why'd you even come over to the camp then?
That is very fair.
To find a middle ground? Or what was the point?
That was indeed the point. So, for full transparency for everyone, I did meet with both Luciano
think I might
and
know
Clark
why.
earlier this morning, hoping to find
Damn,
middle
it hasn't
ground
been
in
on the whole time.
understanding as to why the decisions were made yesterday. I had a conversation with Andy Coots, who helped give me more context as to their mindset and the reasoning that they might be approaching things. I wanted to take that into consideration. And I'll be frank, the conversation on a surface level was very polite. Seemed to be agreeing with what each other was saying.
What about now?
But I'll be perfectly honest, I do not think it was a sincere conversation at all.
Shit.
I didn't change my setup. Everything is just fucked for some reason. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I've got the
who's being
cinematic
dishonest?
music
Us or
on,
you?
but shit is
I'm
like,
going to be,
shit was
well,
more
I can
quiet in
say
OBS.
Wholeheartedly, I was being
Oh,
honest with
OBS
my
updated.
intentions, but
Maybe that
you
was the
both
issue.
Have a proclivity of agreeing with people to their face and then turning around and saying something else.
The irony.
And that
of
was
what you're
the-
saying right now is
Oh.
hilarious.
You know what? Please speak on the irony.
You
please.
agreed
Watch
to
your
everything we
tone,
fucking said,
boy.
and then
Watch
now
your
you're here
tone,
flipping the fucking
boy.
script. How about
Watch
you
your
speak your
tone,
fucking
boy.
mind?
Watch
Clark,
your
in
tone,
what
boy.
way?
Clark.
No, he's.
You know what? That's a
It's
great
alright.
point, Clark.
Tell
I
me
will
how
consider
I
this. That's a
flipped.
great point, Luciano. I'll
did.
consider this.
I said I'd consider it, and I
Wow,
mentioned
I'm so
it on
glad
the
you brought
mic
that up.
here.
Let's get to the messy part. Let's not just do surface level. We get to the
I'm
messy
normally
part.
much louder,
It's
too.
still just surface level. Well, what is it, Eliza?
Maybe even my microphone
Well, what
gets
kind of
turned
messy
up.
shit are you looking for?
Not necessarily looking for messy shit, but just looking for honesty. Here's the thing.
But I was
Show
like,
me
have I
where
not been
yesterday
honest
I
about?
was loud.
myself. Show me where
What
I
about
contradicted
now?
myself. Me
Yes, let
trying
me
to get an
create a
honest
list of
answer
3
out of you
things
is
for
My
not
mic
what
is
you
fucked?
say.
You gotta let her talk. Shut
Hey.
the fuck up and let her talk. Holy
I mean,
shit.
for real, man. The middle of my sentence interrupting the beginning of yours? That's wild.
Continue, Eliza.
Please
Yesterday
tell
it was
me where I
fine.
contradicted myself. I spoke here on the mic and said that I agree with the intent of your actions, simply not the methodology of it. How did I contradict myself? Please
Yes.
do say it.
Yes, I agree. You've said that we can agree on one thing. That you are different than we are. There's nothing wrong with that.
How
you can
did I
lead however the
contradict
fuck
my-
you want to lead.
My apologies.
No, it's all good. I'm not gonna cry about it. You can lead however you want to lead. We, or Lush, will lead however the fuck he wants to lead.
Now
When
it's normal.
It's time for his shit.
The thing is,
to
everyone
take
else
over.
is louder.
If you want to be peaceful and do that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I turned it
Our
up
ways are
like a
different.
lot.
That's the whole point of fucking Babylon is that we're all fucking different.
Because yesterday I was
I'm gonna
so
say
much
it
louder
again.
than everyone else.
You claim that I contradicted myself from what I said earlier. Tell
No,
me
I
how
claimed you're being
contradicted.
two-faced.
In what way am I
I've
being
already-
two-faced? Tell me the difference between contradicting oneself and being two-faced.
I've already said it. So please
Here's the thing.
continue.
Why
In
did
my
you not bring
headphones,
this
they're
energy
loud as
to
fuck.
The conversation we had earlier. It's the precise reason why I wanted to have the conversation, Clark.
Hold on. I'll step in here. The energy.
Hold on, you will not step in. You will
No,
not
he's about to
step
say
in.
exactly what I'm about to say.
Go
She did
ahead,
not bring
Clark.
any of this energy at all. She was soft. She was, you know, I was really talking to Andy. I was really trying to figure this out. I see your point
Hang
of
on,
view
I'm
now.
gonna
You know,
I'm gonna
I
look at it on my
understand.
phone.
Let's try to figure this out. Okay? I started talking shit. I started saying everything, and she started saying, great point, yes. And then you come here and say the complete opposite. Like, what's the point?
In
Wha-
what way is it the complete opposite?
You completely deceived us up there, Eliza. You came to the conversation wanting to rebuild a bridge, and you completely just threw that out the fucking window. Like you come
In
to
what
us
way? I was
talking to us-
asked to be here to testify on what happened yesterday. And
No,
I
that's
did
completely
that
fine.
very thing.
That's fine.
right?
No, but you skewed the entire story based off of shit that you heard from outside people. You know, the story that was
AC
painted to
has
you is not
video
story
of
that
the way
happened.
that you were talking yesterday,
talking-
Luciano.
Hold on. No, that's good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the story that was told about what we did in the city is completely different than what actually fucking happened, right? And then yes, sure, yesterday it was heated. You said it yourself. You were at your breaking point. We both were.
I did not
The
say I
energy-
was at my breaking point.
The energy was high, right? We were at each other's throats. You were telling me that you had vouched for me, that you vouched for Clark. That was, you know, whatever you fucking said in that regard. And I told
Okay,
you
so I just looked at it on my end.
for me.
I think it's actually it should be actually fine where it is right now. I'm gonna turn the dialogue up a little bit more, but it could just be that the stream itself is kind of quiet because
No, you have made that very clear.
And that's why I came to your
I
fucking
think
neck.
it sounds normal
And I'll tell you
right
this
now
again, I don't need
to
your
me.
goddamn word. I never will. myself. So
All
if
right,
you take
then.
that as disrespect, you ain't getting an apology. And you can watch the video that AC took. No problem at all. I came here and I told you exactly what had happened. And I told you to your face that I don't need your goddamn word.
All right, then why not? You know what? This is kind of turning into an interpersonal thing, and I'm trying to avoid that. But please don't misrepresent the way that I approached you this morning, right? Yes, I was trying to look for common ground and trying to find reasoning as to what happened yesterday. And I brought forward my gripes. You can't stand here and say I'm being two-faced simply because it is now being put forth as evidence as a part of the trial, which unfortunately is kind of integral
Good God.
to the reason we are here. Right? Do not.
Listen, shut the fuck up for a second. Clark, you gotta stop with these fucking slick comments when somebody's talking, otherwise I'm just gonna put a bullet in your head, we're gonna fucking throw you in the ocean, we're gonna forget about you.
Alright, got it.
Let her finish her thoughts, then you give her thoughts. You're fucking adults here. I shouldn't have to fucking mediate this the way I have to mediate this shit. Just go one at a time, for love of God.
Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I thought Clark was talking.
No, I just butted in for the last time. Please continue.
I will say, by and far, and we did note this, all right, as my role as regent, I am generally supposed to be the mediator, right? I'm supposed to look at things from multiple angles. Very often, that leads to me having to take the position of the doormat, right?
Normal.
Having to
I'm gonna
swallow that
turn
pill and
them
find
up
common
a little
ground.
bit more.
Do not mistake me being polite and trying to be empathetic with being two-faced. Simply because I'm putting my
that was a
foot
bar.
down
That
about
was
the
a
way
bar.
I'm being treated and the way that others get treated does not make me two-faced. Nor should you Pikachu face and be surprised when I do put my foot down and when I do assert the authority that I honestly rarely do.
No Pikachu facing here. But
I
when you
will say that. Go ahead. Sorry.
when you say that we didn't bring this energy that we have here to that private conversation that we had at Wee Wee's camp, it's because the energy was completely different, right? You're standing here accusing us of putting Babylon in danger, and you know how we as the militia should be more wise than to do that, right?
I think I kind of
There's completely different energies.
I think I'm on Luciano and Clark's side.
With the conversation we had back there.
Okay, so you're agreeing. You're agreeing that
I don't
it's a
know. I
different
see
energy.
both sides.
You just said it, Luciano. Yeah, so you agree. It's a different energy. The energy during the trial is different from the conversation that
Okay,
we
I'm
had
ready.
before. All right? If your testimonials would have reflected in good faith what your actual intentions were, I probably would have testified differently. But you both showed in your testimonials that you are trying to spin an intention that did not exist yesterday. Of course, hindsight is 20/20, right? But your intention was not to go help the besties. Your intention was not that at all. If your intention was to do that, you would have brought backup. You would have made sure that people were there to support you.
Ooh, she's
not
right,
go and
though.
get your asses blown up right away.
Yeah, I
like
agree,
within
Conscious.
20 seconds.
How do you know what my intentions were? Did you get that from Frank or the other guy?
You said it. You said it when you came back.
I told you before that.
AC has it on video, Buckaroo. The tape
told
is
you.
getting rolled.
I think you're right, actually. I think
We can
that
watch the
What you
video when
said
you
when
guys
you
are done conversing.
returned.
I agree with Luciano's
down there to fucking fight. That's what I said.
actions. Or wait, I
Genuine
agree.
question.
I agree
Are
with
you always so
what
upset when you
Luciano
get pressed?
was going for.
Like when anyone disagrees with what you're saying, do you? I mean, I'm emphatic, I'm energetic.
But I agree with Eliza's
because I care about this.
saying that he didn't go about it the right way. Yeah.
What
But
are
every
we
single
doing right
time
now?
someone disagrees with you,
It's getting
you know what?
spicy.
They're ad hominem. Let's focus on what it is, right? You are saying that I was being two-faced, and you are implying that the entirety of what I have said during my testimony was not true. Point out where I lied.
That's not what I said. You said
Then
that we
what
were
did you
lying
say?
out there on the fucking hill. Energy was different. That's what I'm saying. We're
2
wrong
minutes
about that.
Wrap this up. 2 minutes.
Yeah, quite honestly, I'm done talking about this.
Where,
I
alright,
think.
Then tell
I
me
think
where
what we're
my
doing here.
testimonial was not true, right? That is the key of where this argument led into, unfortunately, right?
Yes, maybe
you
that's
asked
your-
me where this
sorry.
energy was, and you said I was being two-faced. Where did I lie in my testimony?
I just told you
Where?
when you said the whole vibes were different. We weren't trying to actually talk about anything. Everything was surface level. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. I disagree with you, but this is your perspective, and that's fine. I'll
Right?
own that. That's okay.
That is fair. Before
Yeah.
that, then.
Yeah, I agree,
Everything I
Conscious.
have said prior to my discussion of the conversation at the camp, was any of that a lie? Can you refute any of that?
Yes. You painted a picture that we wanted to go down there just to shoot motherfuckers when that wasn't the case. You have no idea.
Hey, listen, let's pause for a moment. You guys aren't here to convince each other. Just reminder, you guys are here to convince the jury. Just keep that in mind.
Well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Well, my point is made. I've said it already on the microphone. That was not our intention. We did not go down there just to have fun. We went down there for a greater cause. At least in my mind, it was like that. I can't speak for Clark, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll speak for me. So, when have we ever taken the fucking ice cream truck anywhere for shits and giggles? It has never left this fucking area. The day before yesterday, we went out. There was a fucking cop that said "fuck LeBron." We hopped in a fucking boaty, went out there, beat his ass. Cops came back, whatever.
He said, "Fuck
Did we bring a
LeBron."
fucking ice cream truck? No, because it's some, it's some different shit. If you're not around the shit, then you don't get the shit, and that's fine. Eliza, you're not around the shit, you don't get it. That's fine. But why the
Convince
fuck?
the jury, not Eliza.
Why the fuck, in our experienced right minds, will we bring an ice cream truck, something we all know is very fucking serious and never to be taken advantage of, down to the fucking city to dick around and stroke my own fucking ego and be a gangbanger fucking bank truck tracing fuck? When have I ever been like that? Think about the last 6 months. When have I ever been like that?
To be fair, I am not accusing you of such. Simply by virtue of the fact that there were multiple bombers, half of Little Seoul being decimated, and you went there alone. That is where my perspective is coming from. And of course, not my job to convince you, not your job to convince me. Simply to lay out our perspectives for the jury here to consider.
Yes, we can agree to that. That is your perspective, and that is my perspective. Yes, well said.
It's unfortunate that it came to this point, but such is the way. If anyone else has any questions for me, I will yield.
Jury, hold on to your questions, please. Don't forget them. Any questions from the audience before we roll the tape?
I got a question.
All right, approach the mic, please. Just approach the mic. You don't have to say I got a question. If you got a question, just come to the mic.
Eliza, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you feel disrespected?
I think that my opinions are not measured equally because I am thought of as less than because I do not generally go for the violent option.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the audience?
We got a question relevant to the case.
Go ahead, Clark. Questions only. We can't do this all over again. Questions only.
The case, because of leadership.
It is relevant to the case.
I
That's
love
cool.
Babylon. You know, New Babylon
Question,
has a lot
Clark?
of enemies, and you can't give anyone
Yes,
a
have
reason
you tried
just
to
come here and start blasting. So you have to
speak
think
to
about
the
the whole.
people who
Yeah,
you
that's
feel like
true.
don't respect your opinion?
Because it is like a lot of the people
I do,
are
yes, it
defenseless. But I love
Happened a little
Babylon.
bit ago at the conversation that we talked about that I'm not going to bring up again because we already talked about it.
May I ask how that went?
Unsatisfactory, unfortunately, but such is the way.
Do you think I respect your opinion?
No.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the audience? AC, do you by any chance have the tape ready to be rolled? By any chance? What did he say? I can't hear him.
He said yes.
I said, do you got a link? Can you drop a little link? All right, a couple minutes. We can do it at the very end then. All right, at this point, we can go jury. I know it's a lot. Hopefully, you guys have written down some questions you would like to ask. You know, by all means, one at a time, together, however you guys prefer to ask them.
Yeah, I'll go first, Marduk.
All right, you can take the mic here.
Thank you, Marduk. I just Let me see here. Scribbled something down. Clark, I have a question for you first.
Yes, Jeff.
At a certain point, for clarification, at a certain point during the your testimony, you mentioned that you don't want, kind of paraphrasing a little bit, don't want to wait around for the same thing that's happening in Little Seoul to happen in Babylon. And then at a later point, you said you also don't want to bring heat back from the Faceless to Babylon as well. How do you see that's the case by going out there and attacking the fleet?
Yes, we can sit on our hands and get bombed, or we can try to fight back and get bombed. So I decided to fight back.
That's kind of a bar.
Most likely getting bombed no matter what, whether it's within these walls from New Babylonians or from them. I prefer to fight them instead of you guys.
Understood. In your mind, though, the heat is coming to us regardless, whether
Once
if
they're
we sit on our hands or not.
Sorry, I thought that was the end. Yes.
I think he's
I believe
right.
once they're done with Little Soul, they will come here. That is my honest thought, yes.
Understood. That is my question for Clark. Thank you.
Thank you.
Luciano, I have a question for you. From your testimony, this is what I gleaned from it, and I could be mistaken, so I just want a clarification. What is the exact reason that folks were kept in the dark exactly? Because I know you said you're trying to protect the militia. Were you thinking there's some of them going to be overzealous and not listen to your word, or someone's going to try and go gung-ho against your orders and get themselves killed, or, what can I understand from that when you said it's for their own best interest to keep them in the dark?
Yeah, for the militia directly, I didn't want anybody going, like you said, gung-ho and going out of their way to try to save us or, do something to get themselves hurt. We had the other militia truck here, and, I needed it to stay put, so there was no reason for me to really tell them what we were doing.
Understood. Okay, so there wasn't particularly, it's a myriad of different reasons. Understood. Okay.
Well, it was for them to not go out of their way and try to save us.
You don't believe if you said not to, they wouldn't listen to you?
No, some motherfuckers are, when they're told not to do shit, they'll still do it,
Understood,
you
yes.
never really know.
This was for their own safety, indeed. And one more thing, you mentioned, again, paraphrasing a little bit, you weren't willing to wait around for people to wake up and make decisions for you, so you made a decision.
Yes.
And is this before or after you were confronted by the Regent and the Mardukes?
What was before or after?
Where you said you weren't willing to wait for people to wake up and make decisions for you, and you're going to act on your own.
Yes, this was before I was confronted by the Regent at the end after we came back.
Before you're confronted by the Regent, you made this decision, and then you were confronted afterwards. I understand. Okay, thank you. Let me just read this real quick. What the hell I scribbled down here? My chicken scratch here. Nope, that is all. I don't know what the fuck I wrote. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Jerry, got any other questions? Feel free.
Most of my questions were answered or asked by Lang earlier. I do have one for the both of you. In terms of militia, how many people were around when that whole situation was going down with all the helicopters and bombers going over New Babylon?
I believe it was myself, Clark, Bjorn, Andy Coots. I believe JJ was around as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Dev was still awake at the time.
So you had about 5 militia people in New Babylon at that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were little on numbers, so even Zeke was in the gunner of the other ice cream truck.
Do you know how many other people, civilians, non-militia personnel, were in at that time? That would be holding a gun in case anything did happen.
I think everybody had a gun except maybe for Leon if he was around, and maybe Harry. I don't know if Harry had a gun.
Just an estimate on like number wise.
Probably 10.
Yeah, the majority.
Okay.
A select few. CJ and, like he said, maybe 2 others.
Understood. So with the 5 militia people that are here, you made the call. I just want to make sure I have this right. To take 2 people to Little Seoul, correct? For aiding against the Faceless because of the alliance or whatever you have with the besties. Yeah.
Yes.
How can you 2 know that what was happening in Little Seoul wouldn't turn immediately here in New Babylon, and you 2 being over there with the box truck wouldn't be able to be here to defend what we have going here? How would you know that while you were taking that trip over there, shit couldn't have happened here? And having you 2 here to aid in helping us, because it's all the same shit, right? Same shit, different day. Everybody's getting fucked one way or another. But your priority is the people here, not out there. And I understand the battle that is going on out there with the Faceless and all the shit that's happening. But how can you confirm that something couldn't have happened here in that moment? You guys being blown up, even though you had the right intentions, that whole shit that happened there, if the besties got blown to fucking bits, it wouldn't have ended up with them coming directly to us after that.
I mean, that was the idea, right? To get ahead of the curve and see where the fight was going. Whether it was gonna leave Little Seoul and come here, or just leave back to wherever they fucking came from. We had no eyes. The only eyes we had were Eliza's minions on the outside, Frank and the other fucking guy that were feeding information. In my opinion, we had to have Babylonian eyes on that shit first.
Did you have Babylonian eyes? Like, did you guys go in there blind without knowing the whole situation as a whole?
Well, we had a general idea of what was happening, where it was happening, but not a full scope of it until we got there.
You just acted in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To answer your question on what if the bombing would have come here to Babylon? I mean, listen, we can't live in a world with woulda, coulda, shoulda, what ifs, the ifs, ors, ands, or whatever, right? We can't. We just went straight in there and we played the ball that we had in our hands. We tried to figure out what was going on. We tried to get that information back to Babylon. Like I said, we've been bombed before here. What we saw down there was nothing in comparison to it. So we did learn something while we were down there. Babylon will not survive that attack. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Did you have some kind of contingency plan?
Nope.
No, we did not.
Okay. All right. That was the only questions I had. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sonny, you got any questions? I feel like you have to ask questions for the sake of asking. If you don't, it's all good.
Kind of piggyback off what Kunny asked. So, if you didn't make it out, you didn't have a backup plan. You didn't have anything in place for your militia to hold here. It would be up next to protect New Babylon. If no backup, no one could get you.
That is correct.
That is correct. We put our lives on the line many a times for many fucking missions. Excuse my any anger towards you. I'm just expressing.
No, you're...
Many missions. That's usually the case. I don't have any. No. Sometimes you just hope you can do your fucking best, I guess. But I will say, a part of the regret I mentioned earlier, like I said, was not communicating. So people didn't have. People should have known, I think. So I guess that would have been the only contingency that I wish I would have done, is inform the people of what we were about to do, so that they weren't blindsided or worried about, where the fuck we were, trying to find us and then get hit from the side or wherever.
The last thing I have to say is not so much a question, and more just a statement, and you can take it with a grain of salt. But I'll say this. If you can talk to the Marduk with respect, and directly, and on a level-headed, say my level. I would humbly suggest, or very much more than suggest, if you can do that for the Marduk, that you can also do it for your regent and your other Mardukes,
Talk your shit, Sonny.
regardless of your position.
Talk your shit, Sonny.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sonny.
Well said, Sonny. Thank you. All right, no more questions from the jury?
I have a question.
Okay, I mean, we're kind of past audience questions, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I came up with it.
My question is, well, two. Did the besties call you to come help? And what were they doing to protect themselves?
Do you mind if I check my phone to see if they called? I don't remember.
The besties didn't call me. No, I don't think they called Clark either. But he's about to check.
Great question, actually, Andy.
What were they doing? When we got down there, I don't think they were doing jack shit. We thought they were fighting back. We thought it was an all-out war, but like I said, it was a massacre. That's
So
why, again,
they went in with no info.
it's information that we learned. The besties were down there. The cops were down there. I don't know who else was down there firing at the planes that were in the skies. None of it
They went
worked.
in war ready with no info.
Box truck or not, we are not surviving that attack. We can have 5 box trucks right now. We will not survive the attack. And that's just the plain fucking truth. So yeah, the besties weren't doing anything about it. They couldn't.
Just to clarify, you guys were not contacted by the besties.
Yeah, just check my phone. We were not contacted. I contacted Forehead.
That is correct.
All right, please take a seat, guys. No more questions. We gotta keep this shit moving. AC, is the tape ready to roll?
Yes.
Please drop the link, brother.
Sure. Yeah.
Everybody feel free to stand close to grab the link, and then please proceed immediately back to your seats. Let's keep this shit moving.
Fifi.
Can't pull my phone out, you know.
Yeah, of course. I got you.
Goddamn spiders.
Thank you, friend.
So if it doesn't show up, just go to documents and it'll show up there.
Yeah, click a little documents app. If it's not popping up, it'll show there. This bitch is 4 minutes long. We gotta watch the whole 4 minutes, AC?
Not really.
Wait, I didn't. I can't find it.
First 2 or 3.
All right.
Fuck me, do it again, AC. Sorry.
Yes, please. Yes, please. AC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right. Okay. Let me pull this up. Pull it up for you guys here in just a second. What is this? Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh at that.
You have one opportunity. Explain to me what happened.
This is when we were standing off to the side yesterday.
Eliza.
Shut up, Clark. I got it from here. I took the ice cream truck to the city. To fight. Why? Because if we don't fight, then we may as well fucking dead. We sit here, idle hands, waiting for fucking shit to attack us when we can be in the offensive. Best defense is a great offense. Ice cream truck is no more. It's gone. We tried our best. We
What?
gunned down at least 2 planes.
It's gone?
2 planes that ain't gonna hit here. Babylon. My decision. I just got Clark involved.
That's not true, Eliza. It's my decision as well. I was the devil on his shoulder, saying, let's fucking go.
I
It's
still
time.
made the decision.
And communicated that with who?
Nobody.
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 I am the head of the militia. I deem this the right decision to make for Babylon, in the interest of New Babylon, for the defense of Babylon.
I am the regent, and Skipper is your Marduk. You decided to go out there and get yourselves blown up and lose one of our very few tactical defensive vehicles. I was worried about you both. And Clark, I have been actively vouching for you. You have put me and your fellow Babylonians in a very difficult position. I have vouched for both of you multiple times. I know it's not the most sparkly and not the most adventurous or fun, but we need you here. We need you to not go to Little Seoul and get blown up, especially when we decided, as a group, even if you didn't like it, that was the safest way to go about it. Instead, you go somewhere that is actively getting bombed because you think you know better. But guess what happened? The exact thing I said was gonna happen. Sure, you take down 2 planes, but what if Frank wasn't there to pick you up? If I didn't have
All right,
Omar
give it 30
watching,
seconds before
if
you
I didn't have
proceed.
Frank keeping me in the loop, who would have grabbed you two? Tell me, what was your backup plan after
Was no
getting
backup
blown
plan.
up?
There was no
There was no
backup plan.
plan. We were gonna
Very
go in there to
clear.
fight. Listen,
Very
Regent,
clear.
I don't ask you what you do on your time when you go off on your fucking whatever you do in the city. Don't question what I do when I go into the city.
Actually,
If I
it
made
is
this
inherently
decision,
my
it's
job
on me.
to
And
question
quite
it.
frankly, I don't need you to vouch for me.
Okay, wonderful. You both are exiled until we can talk to Lang tomorrow. You can either go up to the nudist camp or go back to Little Seoul and continue to get blown up, since that what you want to do so badly.
I'll take my orders from the Marduk himself.
Wonderful. Skipper.
Yeah, you both are stripped and to be sent to Weeby's camp. Till tomorrow, we'll have a trial.
All right, so be it.
Not currently.
All right,
That's
Luce,
me
Clark,
no
have a seat,
pleasure
please.
or delight.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
All right. We've seen the video. Great. Thank you for the evidence, AC. I'd like to remind everybody here, especially the ones who get put on trial now or even in the future, you're not here to convince me or to convince each other. You're here to convince the jury. The decisions rest in their hands. So just be reminded of that when you're here trying to make points, trying to argue. That only their opinion really matters. That is why it's important when I ask for questions from the audience. If you have something you'd like to highlight, you bring it forward. That's why it's important, the people who are put on trial, that you say what you feel need to be said. Your opinions are out there. Your thought process is everything, so they can understand what you were thinking when they make the decisions. If you're gonna stand up here, do slick comments, say stupid shit, talk over each other, argue, it's gonna get nowhere. You'll be found guilty even if you might be innocent, because we were never able to get to the actual meat of the problem. If the jury's going to be left here confused, or with part of the stories, or with, fabricated opinions that were never true, you're not going to be cool with the results. A new thing that we're doing is I will have no part in the discussion that the jury will have, and the decisions that they will make. They will do this in themselves. They will take as long as they need to take. From there, they will give it to me, and then from there, I will bring it forward to the people. I'd like to remind the jury. The very important thing for you guys to understand here is what was the energy of the decision? Was it Clark and was it Luciano acting at the best interest of New Babylon as the leader of the militia, making a call that he felt he needed to make as the leader because he is owed that, for we trust him to lead the militia? Or was it Clark and Luciano fucking around, doing things that spur in the moment with some chaos? I believe that that is very important to then what came afterwards, the whole shit show. Whether the risks that were brought forth to New Babylon were worth taking, whether if the decisions that Luciano made sense, and whether or not we feel it was for the betterment of New Babylon. That's what you guys need to deliberate and figure out. Another thing I'd like to point out here, it is very crucial that our leaders, listen, you guys are leaders, whether you like it or not. I don't give a fuck how much you guys hate each other. You guys have to be able to cooperate and converse and find some common ground, even in times where you disagree. And you're not doing it for yourselves, you're doing it for the people that you lead. There's a whole population here that relies on you to lead them. Sitting there and arguing and bickering like children ain't gonna bring you guys anywhere. And if it brings you guys anywhere, it's gonna be the downfall of New Babylon. It'll be over in a week. I'd also like to point out that it's crucial that our leaders are able and willing to take action when they feel they need to, but only if they feel it truly is for the betterment of New Babylon, because what Luciano said is correct. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm around 16 hours a day. I'm not, especially not on weekends. And that is why I've chosen multiple leaders, so we can rely on others to help carry forth New Babylon when other individuals aren't around. So we aren't sitting idly by when shit's happening and we feel like we're missing out on opportunities and moments. Be pigeonholed by your fear for your Marduk. Take action on what you really believe is for the betterment of New Babylon. When the jury's ready, you guys can go, I don't know, go over there to the side or some shit, converse, and then come back when y'all are ready, and we can discuss.
Of course. Thank you, Marduk.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Yo, quick update. Tales from Babylon 3 is out now. If you wanted to see what Lang said to Bazine and how he made a Marduk, it's in there. So while you wait, maybe you can watch
Bazine's
it. Please give me
Marduk?
feedback. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Would now be an appropriate time for announcements since we have some time to wait?
Sometime. Guys, there will be no official town hall meeting. We've all been here long enough, but if you do have announcements you'd like to make, feel free to line up and use the mic. Hashtag ads are 3 each. Thank you.
I want Daphne to start blasting, dude. Dude, I was so upset yesterday when we couldn't go fight cops with Chain Gang.
I'm here to announce that the
New Babylon
opening
trials are
of the
100%
tavern
better
is
than city
tomorrow.
trials. Oh yeah, 100%.
But considering the
City trials can be so
temperature of
boring.
this tavern or not tavern, trial.
I'm gonna be
environment
honest, I
today, if you
hate
need a
city
drink
trials. I think
today,
they're boring.
I will have them available as well. I cannot speak worth shit today. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Artemis.
Thank you very much, Artemis.
That's what I like about New Babylon is like we can really have Daphne do whatever the fuck she wants. Like if we want to go blasting at some point, we might be able to do that, and we're not gonna like risk her losing her smoke lounge or whatever. You know what I mean? In fucking Prodigy, Bobby and Mr. K is like, "Do you want to come shoot cops with us?" And I have to be like, "No, I can't." I have to be like, "I can't because I'm losing my restaurant." Ollie G is like, "You want to come do some fuck shit?" I'm like, "I can't. I'm gonna lose my restaurant." That's why part of me, I'm not gonna lie to you, part of me doesn't really I don't want to say that part of me doesn't care if we lose al dentes because I really do care, but there is definitely a part of it that's like, well, then we can just send Daphne full blown like criminal and not have to give a fuck about anything. Oh my god, I almost died. I don't know. But there's like this whole thing. I feel like if we get the restaurant back open, then it's not going to be as big of a deal and I can do fuck shit anyway. Because, I mean, other business owners do like a bunch of crime all the time. Like, I don't know. I feel like there would be a case if well, we were going to start doing the thing where I was going to run like scams. But then our gang stopped waking up and there's so much other shit going on. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. There's just so much going on. But the thing is, like, it's kind of what we're saying in character. Like, the owner doesn't need to be there. Like, if I'm streaming other games or I'm traveling for the holidays or whatever, as long as I've set it up to where the restaurant is working and going and totally fine, that's all that should matter, because that's what running a good business is. So, I don't know. It's just kind of weird to target the owners of a business when the business is functional. Because that's literally why. Like, Ravage contacted me to do this before the server launched. You know what I mean? Like, out of character, being like, you run good businesses. I want you to help me with the food industry. And I was like, bet. So we've, run al dentes the way we've run it for a year now. Almost a year. It'll be a year come, what, February? March? I think March. The end of February. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I do like the RP that it's bringing. Because you guys know that my favorite way to RP is, like, just reaching out to everybody and, like, talking to as many people as possible and, like, running around like a crazy person and talking to a bunch of people. So, it's allowed for a lot of that and, like, the protest and all this stuff. It's definitely given a lot of RP, but the situation itself is kind of crazy. I like that we're trying to murder someone for it. I will say that that has been quite fun.
After this, can I sell you 10 bars of gold by chance? Perfect. Yeah. Last night we got 10 more gold bars of gold and a bunch of materials as well, and for some stuff. So I don't think we even got to say it previous as well. So we got those gold bars in as well. So we got about 70 something. So we got. So we're still moving that on. Also, I'm not sure if they already told you or if we should make an announcement. The clowns have been actively attacking me, by the way. So, yeah. No, it's all good. We took care of it last night, by the way. But we just wanted to. I didn't know if we.
Absolutely not.
Wait, is that motherfucking Harry B? I thought you were dead.
Harry B
Sorry,
is
I got
dead.
really excited.
That's
This is
Harry
Harry Brown.
Brown.
Yeah, Harry B is dead.
The fuck?
Welcome, Harry Brown.
Thank you.
Harry Brown, come take the stage and say some words of inspiration for the people of Babylon. Please, brother.
The fact that this fucking court case is happening makes me sick to my stomach. You'll be ashamed of yourselves.
Who?
Oh.
Fuck you saying, Harry?
He said for
In good
inspiration, Harry.
news, with
What's up,
Yog, we
Cozy?
are working to build a rocket ship, or a UFO, or a jetpack to return him to the motherland.
That's right.
He wants to go back up home. We're gonna make it happen.
Wait, so New Babylon ain't his home?
Oh, I'm gonna say he's going back home to ask for alien tech to defeat Predator.
That's right.
I'm good. I'm good. We're just doing a short New
Yeah.
Babylon stream right now because
Yeah,
my
so
friend is
alien
coming
tech
over to
coming
help me with my
Babylon
apartment
soon.
soon.
Hopefully we get like a ray gun or some shit.
Dibs.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's gonna happen because I need to do a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back on later or not. Cause I kind of do want to sign in and do more of this like Prodigy shit, but I have a lot to do, like a lot. I guess I could put off like cleaning my room and just do what I need to do and then get on stream tonight, but I'm thinking about like really redoing my place. Like I'm thinking about putting like, you know, that wallpaper that it's like temporary wallpaper that's like renter friendly or whatever. I'm thinking about doing some kind of like accent wall and make my main room kind of this like dark floral situation, and then the kitchen will be like Las Vegas, like pink and tropical, like California, Las Vegas, pink tropical. And then my bathroom, I think I also want to have be kind of like this dark floral, not necessarily gothic, because I'm not talking about like coffins and skulls, but just like dark floral gothic kind of vibe, something like that. I don't know, because once I rearranged my furniture 2 days ago, I realized that this apartment is actually way better than I thought it was. I mean, like, I knew it was a big apartment, but when I rearranged the furniture now, I'm like, oh, okay, like, I kind of want to stay here for an extended period of time. Like, I think this is about to be my apartment for a while, you know? So I don't like that there's not a lot of sun in here, which I really hate, but like I can just walk outside and go sit on the patio by the pool when I need my sun. I usually just go outside with my coffee and sit down on the patio, the pool patio. And it's like, that's fine. But it's like, it's a nice little, like, it's a really good apartment for the price. Just a cheap little apartment in LA, and I think it's good for the price. I have a pool outside, and it's walking distance to anything I really need. Too hot or too cold to sit outside? Yeah, it's always perfect to sit outside in LA. I live right by a hiking trail, so I can always go hiking whenever I want. Yeah. I kind of want to start doing yoga in my house, But one thing I like about going to yoga classes is when the instructors fix your shit. Jay, what's up? So you're locked in for tomorrow, right, Jay? We got a little bit of granny performance tomorrow. Guys, I'm trying to decide. Lock me in? Okay, perfect. I'm trying to decide if I should invite the dude that I was kind of talking to recently to my birthday. To my birthday party. Because I'm like, I don't know, dude. Trying to figure out who I want to invite to my birthday. Do you want to come? It's on Sunday, Jay. Yeah, if I'm not sure, it's probably a no. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably not going to invite him. I'm so, like... throwing a birthday party stresses me out because I don't do anything extravagant for my birthday ever. I hate my birthday, but this year I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and like actually do something for my birthday. A little 4-hour drive. Come on up, bruh. Come on up. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone and do something for my birthday this year. And I know about, like, you know, my core group of friends
You really gotta wash your fucking
that I want to invite. And I would love, low-key, I would like, if it was just, like, my, like, 7 friends that I hang out with most. But then I'm like, but then I'm going to post pictures, and then my friends that, like, I don't hang out with that often are going to see it, and they're going to be like, why wasn't I invited to the birthday party? And I don't want anybody to feel excluded. So then I'm like, well, fuck. So then where do I draw the line? Do I just invite everyone I know?
What'd you say?
Better not see one picture or I'll cry. Well, you were invited. I just invited you, so. And then I'm like, do I want to get dinner? I don't know, you guys. Normally, this is normally what I would do for my birthday, and this is the way that I liked it. Because I was in a relationship for like ever, right? So it's like me and my boyfriend go out for a nice dinner.
Jury, please.
And
I'm giving
then-
y'all 3 minutes.
And then we
I
go
got
to a
shit
bar.
to do.
We go to a bar. We choose a bar that we want to go to. And we just tell all our friends, if you want to come out, come to this bar. That's the perfect birthday for me. No stress, no party, nobody coming over to my house, nothing like that. Not like, it's just like, hey, the dinner is all I need. All I need for my birthday is a nice dinner. A nice dinner with like a partner or someone close to me, or like a group of 4 closest friends, and I'm happy for a birthday celebration. That's a good birthday celebration to me, you know? But yeah, I should probably start sending out invites like today. But I think I'm just gonna go to like my favorite bar. And that's it. Not make a big deal out of it, you know?
There was one charge, I believe it was harming Babylonians. So that was my point in bringing that up. Sometimes they're haymakers. Just plead my case. But if you took it like that, Basil, maybe that speaks to something. Facts are in the eye of the beholder, Basil. If that's what you think I said, or meant,
Some people were asking me the other day about like,
maybe that's how you see yourself.
how would you like a surprise party?
But do not project that onto
I
me,
think it'd be cool.
That's right, Basil. You know, you've learned. That's what the trials are for. You go through them, learn from them. And
I don't know though. I don't know if I'm too much of a control freak. I might be too much of a control freak for a surprise party, but maybe not, because maybe I'd be so excited about the fact that I didn't have to plan anything. You know? This is taking forever. You know what my ideal birthday would actually be? Just somewhere where I can wear this fanny pack that I got yesterday. Or just take me somewhere where my fanny pack can be utilized. There's so much deliberation going on. Oh, good, you guys. My microphone's a mid-90s mall. That would be the best birthday ever. Take me to a mid-90s mall. All right, Cozy, you're planning my birthday. You're the one that has to plan my birthday. If anyone wants to give me a birthday surprise, Cozy's planning it. My wireless microphones just shipped, guys, for Why Mom Cooking. So we'll have Why Mom Cooking back next week. These headphones though, okay, so I got these Logitech wireless headphones for it. And then I just found out, it's my favorite show on TV. I found out that they like discontinued this shit. So they like weren't connecting yesterday. I've had them on, and then they said they were dead. I've had them on the charger. Let's see if they can connect now. I've had them on the charger overnight. So if this shit doesn't work now, then I'm offing myself. Alright, I'm gonna turn this Bluetooth on. Oh my god, it still says 10% battery. I am going to die. I'm gonna die. They're defective. So I looked it up online and they're like, oh yeah, they discontinued these. They're Logitech. They're called Fits gaming earbuds. And I guess I didn't do enough research that these are discontinued. And they're like, yeah, hey, these suck. I just saw that it was Logitech gaming earbuds and I was like, those look nice. I've been using Logitech products for years. Like, surely it's fine. But now I don't know what to do because it was like off my wish list. So it's like, how do I even return that? Also, I'm pretty sure they were like $200 or something. Because of their mouses? Why? What's wrong with their mouses? The buttons always die? Oh my god. Dude, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look up how much these cost. I feel so bad. Oh, that's terrible. I like you to know. Here, let me see how much these. Yeah. Oh God. Fuck. All right. Well, fuck Logitech then. It's fuck Logitech from now on. Yeah, these are $130. Till it was you. Bro, they are taking so long. All right, we'll see if I can get these connected. We'll see if I can get these connected using the manual on like the USB, but the Bluetooth is absolutely not working, which is fine because fuck Bluetooth on PC anyway, but. Guys, they are taking so long. I don't know who I'm sitting next to right now.
Hey, I need to get your number by chance. My all my shit got stolen, so. Fine.
All right. Hey, let's see. Actually. Lavender, mint, sage, thyme, clove. Each plant can provide 100 cigarettes? Okay. Who do we talk about where this shit is? I'm gonna see. Okay, I found this yesterday. Why can't I find it today? What the fuck? It's like, it's behind the church. I found this so easily yesterday. Okay, wait. Oh, no, it's over here more. So this is, oh, tobacco seed. Tobacco seed. Okay. That's a start. Bro, I might have to call this guy again. I might have to call him again and be like, how do I do this? Because I'm still like very confused about New Babylon crafting. I'm gonna be 100% for real. I have no idea how the crafting works. Yeah, I got no idea what's going on, man.
Oh, hey, Daph.
Hey.
Hey, I need to get your new number. I need to give you my new number.
Oh, okay.
Because unfortunately, yeah, my phone's gone.
Well, damn. Here, I'll put myself in yellow pages.
Yeah, let me do that.
Oh, I really need a guitar as well.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay, we'll work on that.
Perfect.
I forgot that was something that we were supposed to do. I'm a ass.
Also, I don't know if is Mick Patterson your last name?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna text you.
perfect. Also, would you be able to potentially help me out with being able to grow tobacco and shit? Do you know how to do that
I
shit?
think Sana's actually starting to work on that, I believe,
Okay.
because Tad was working on it, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, Todd left
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah. What we're thinking is, we're going to. I think he like gave all the seeds, and they're basically going to end up doing it.
Okay, good.
From my understanding, I could be wrong. I know that Tad got pretty far along. Now Sana won't be back until Monday.
Okay. I mean, that's fair.
But I will try my best to figure out any of the stuff that she left behind.
Cool. Yeah, because I just want to try to get started with the cigarettes and everything.
All that fun stuff. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that makes sense. What I can do, I think the best bet, we talk to Sab and see if he can put out a possibly like a smaller contract, just to kind of get it forward, so that we can then start growing it. And I think we already have it, but I think he might have a contract ready for it.
I think the contract's already been put out, Brett. I think it's done. I don't know who did it. You have to look in the book, but I think it's out there.
For the tobacco?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I might be wrong, but I know there's a tobacco one in there. I don't know if it's done or not. I haven't checked.
Let me check. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm terrible. I haven't checked any. Let me just check. Yeah, usually it says usually pretty good for it. But let me see. I think it's outside. Let me check. Oh no, yeah, it is right here.
And then I just need to know how he was rolling them into cigarettes. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, no. So usually we get our supplies from Sab. Once we get so this is how I usually do my boats, right? And I think Chrome does the same for their vehicles. So usually we buy the resources from Sab or the guild, and then once they give that to you, you kind of roll them up, kind of in your like little corner, and after that, you kind of just let him know, hey, this is what's going on.
Same,
and
Lang.
then like how many I have, right? I have 10 packs of it, and then he will just verify it, and once he verifies it, then he'll put it in. He'll either, hand it to you back, hand it back to you.
Hour and a half right now.
Then you'll have it. You'll have them. and you can be able to do as you please, basically.
I didn't
Sell
hear a
'em,
word he just fucking said to me.
Get them ready for your business, whatever, however it goes. But he's gonna probably might ask you for like some prices of what they would cost. But he already knows your idea, but it just on that case.
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah, I
already
mean,
got
I'm gonna
approved.
need to see. I'm gonna need to see the yield to properly.
Fellow Babylonians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, honey.
Beautiful, wonderful. Jury and I, Sunny, Queenie, and Jeff, after much deliberation.
A lot of fucking
concluded what we
deliberation.
think
Jesus.
shall be of this trial. If Luciano and Clark could step up.
Are we missing some people? Or people have to go?
Alright. After much discussion, we have looked over our codex and deliberated that even though you are acting with good faith in supporting and taking care of New Babylon, we find that your insubordination has broke the codex of this. I respect the leadership and order of New Babylon. I think we know that as leaders, especially Luciano being leader of the militia, if you were to truly stand on your decision as you said today, you would have enacted martial law. Well, you must, and continue on to do what you had to do in Little Seoul. You went over the heads of militia, your civilians, and other leaders, and not trusting your New Babylonians. You see that the actions you were proceeding were to protect New Babylon in hopes to fight up against the baseless. But it was a call that was not fully thought through. I hope this could be something that you reflect on, and that you can remember that as leaders, you make the calls, yes, but you must remember the people that are here, your civilians, your other militia members, and your leaders.
A jury also finds you guilty of harming or conspiring to commit harm against Babylon and Babylonian institutions, specifically committing harm. The jury finds that the defenses of Babylon before and after your actions have been hindered measurably. Though you might have had good intentions, and your zeal is felt in all of our hearts as you strike our enemies, at the end of the day, this poorly thought out action has resulted in half of our aerial defenses being a ruinous wreck. That is 50% of our aerial defense vehicles are now in ruins. Whether or not what you've done or haven't done is a good idea, we can't say for sure. Sonny and I are not military tacticians. I'll leave the judgment to the Marduk.
Wait, so what's the punishment?
Yeah, what's
Hey, shut your mouth, Sam. Punishment is coming, boy.
I will say we did not all agree on it being harm. I will say myself specifically did not agree on that. I do not believe you guys had the intention to conspire to harm Babylonians. I think you had a fucking dumbass idea to go do something, and yes, there wasn't a military box truck here. You did not intend for that box truck to be blown up or have the intention for Babylonians to be harmed. We are sitting here surrounded by New Babylon that is not on fucking fire. Nothing actually happened. So going off of a what if does not make sense to me.
Not a what if.
Okay, you guys gotta understand you are a jury of 3, so if you are outvoted, it is what it is. You gotta live with it. Here's the reality. You guys are found guilty. Where's Clark? Is Clark here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Next to me. Sorry. Here's the truth. The true problem here is not the actions that you guys have done. It's the way you went by it. And what I've seen here, and as I'm sure the audience has seen themselves, there's a massive lack of respect and trust amongst the leaders. That being Lush, Eliza, CJ, Skipper, myself, and any combination you want to put it. If the leaders can't be on the same page, it's going to trickle down into New Babylon. And thus, make us look stupid. The reality is, Luciano, you are the leader of the militia. Whether you want to agree or not, you could have done exactly what you wanted to do yesterday. And we wouldn't even have to have this trial. As a matter of fact, probably everybody would have supported you in your decisions. All you had to do was come to a meeting or take the stand or anything and explain exactly what you were doing, why you were doing it. You don't give a fuck who agrees or disagrees. This is the call you were making because you were the leader of the militia, a position that we had trusted you to have. Instead, you had conversations with Clark. You made decisions based on spur of the moment. You went down there, didn't think things through, got fucked in the ass, and here we are. You put New Babylon at risk, although I don't think it's a bad thing. We're always going to have to assess risk, and Babylon is always going to be placed at some risk upon big decisions like this. But I do think it is unfair that the rest of your militia was made unaware, especially the ones who work in and day out with you to make sure the militia is at least somewhat active and working towards goals. The Mardukes and the Regent, I understand that you made a call with your gut feeling, but they should also be made aware of the call you were making. And the reality is, people are here to support you in your decisions. That's why you're the militia leader. If we did not trust you to make the hard decisions, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in. The bickering and arguing is naturally going to happen. We are all human beings, but you guys have more pressure than anybody else because you are the leaders. The slick comments, the putting each other down, the chatting shit, just to try to get a point across is never going to fucking work. If you guys can't work together, how the fuck can we stay together? How can the people of New Babylon trust you guys to figure these things out and trust that these hard decisions were worth it? That's for punishments. Luciano and Eliza, you guys will work together to rebuild the defenses of New Babylon, because one thing you said is true. The aerial attack made by the Faceless, we cannot survive. Not in the position that we are in. No way, no how. It is a losing battle from the minute it starts. All we can do is think of ideas and plans that we can put into place to at least attempt to survive. We have to try, even if the battle feels hopeless. You and Eliza will figure this out together. You will come up with a system together. You will look at New Babylon, look at our weak points and our strong points, look to reinforce places that need to be reinforced, and then you will speak to the merchant leader on places that need to get built, and you two will build them together. Moving forward, any decision you as the militia leader you want to make, you will do it properly. It isn't to discuss it with what's Clark's rank in the militia?
Clark is a regular soldier, sir.
So your decisions won't be discussed with just a regular soldier. You will discuss it with the leaders. Now, they don't have to agree, and they might not always agree, but if it is a decision you feel need to be made, you're going to do it with confidence, and you're going to do it properly. Failing to do so forward, you will lose your position. The militia leader and beyond will take your place.
Understood.
Also, you will communicate with your militia more on the plans that you are working on. You will not leave them in the dark. I don't give a fuck what you think they don't need to know, what they do need to know. The fact of the matter is, if you are not here to lead things, if a shit show were to happen, they need to be made aware that there's a potential that could happen, and they are ready to lead in your absence. Understood.
Understood.
You will pay a 50 Babalari fine. You also do 10 minutes in the shame pit for making horrible calls that could have put New Babylon in grave danger. You will also work with the Merchant Guild to rebuild and source a new ice cream truck, for we are desperately needed of that at all times. And the ice cream truck can only be used with my approval. If I am not around, do not use it. Find other means to get what you need to get done. That's the only time I'll allow to ever leave this place. Understood?
Understood.
Clark, your punishment. You are stripped of every ranking and title you have in New Babylon until you prove you want to be here for New Babylon. You're to be Eliza's right-hand man. You're going to assist her in recruiting. You're going to assist her in advertisements and propaganda that we need to make to keep the blood of in the population of Babylon alive. You will do whatever she asks. You will do it with a smile, and you will do it with effort. Once you learn how to respect leadership, you can then have your position back. You'll also be fined 50 Babalari, 10 minutes in the shame pit. As for our leaders, there's another problem here that I've realized. That necessarily wasn't about the trial, but it's still a problem that needs to be addressed. As for our leaders, Luciano, TJ, Skipper, the Regent, you will all seek therapy with Andy twice a week, and how the four of you can work together to better lead New Babylon. Get past your problems, the bullshit you have with one another, and really figure it out. And if Andy tells me this is hopeless, all four of you will lose your fucking rankings and your titles, and you'll be subject to peasants for the last of your days in New Babylon.
Is this group therapy or is it just
Group
individual
therapy? Yes, group
Oh,
therapy.
my. Okay. All right.
Twice a week. Next month. And by the end of the month, if Andy tells me it's hopeless, there'll be a massive restructure with leadership. Is that understood?
Yes.
Understood. Understood. Yeah.
Any questions?
We have an intruder.
Where?
We caught a fugitive. They wanted
We got a wanted man. Militia, y'all can handle that. Please just let me wrap this up. We've been here for forever. Beyond, go handle that. And whoever else needs to help. And again, I would like to emphasize, trials aren't about punishments. It's about solving problems. And the reality here, there's a mass problem with leadership. Some of y'all are too scared to not even scared, but for some reason, some of y'all are just too, I don't know what the word is, but you don't take action when action is needed. And then the rest of y'all are just so horrible at communicating and have no respect for each other that you think you're better than everybody else. And you're gonna make actions and calls without even at least having a conversation about it. This needs to be fixed. Otherwise, we are doomed. I can't be the only person to be relied on. You need to be able to rely on each other. Give each other advice and support on hard decisions. And who gives a fuck? If I wake up the next day and I lose my mind, we can handle it together. Proactivity, or the lack of it, will kill us. But going on about making hard decisions the wrong way will also kill us. So keep that in mind. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is Andy gonna be paid for this? Because that is quite the taking on.
That you can deal with that when it comes. Trial's over.
Babylon!
Babylon. Thank you.
Babylon.
Long ass trial. Everybody have a good fucking day.
It's a good ass trial. It's a good ass trial.
Okay.
Hello. Hello. How you doing?
Mildly confused. But
Did you walk in the middle too?
yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, I was here yesterday when it happened, but I was kind of like not paying attention. Like I woke up yesterday, that thing that we watched, I was like on the side on a phone call when that was happening. And I thought they were having just like a normal discussion. And then I walked over and it was like, oh. Well, wow.
Oh shit, it's serious.
Yeah, it's real out here. But yeah, I have to have a short day today anyway.
Oh, so you just get the trial tea and then.
Yeah, and then I gotta fucking
Ed.
go. Yeah, I started writing my business proposal though. I talked to Skippy yesterday.
Ooh, the Scar Lounge type deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this thing. I'm calling it Project Titanic, and it's an effort to. What did I say? Hang on, I wrote it down. Let me see.
No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
mission to provide luxury and relaxation whilst promoting socialization and arts appreciation within New Babylon.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring.
It's very well written.
Thank you. I'm gonna bring nice pasta to Ratatouille as part of Project Titanic. I'm gonna have the Skylark. I'm gonna call it the Skylark Lounge.
Skylark.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, banking
Hmm.
friends. May I approach?
Chip Skylark.
Oh my God. Yes, that's exactly what I named it after.
Shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth.
Shiny teeth.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm working on that because Tad left, so now I gotta figure out how to make cigarettes myself.
You left?
Tad, he fucking dipped.
Oh. Why did he dip?
I called him yesterday and he was like, said he had some personal stuff he needs to deal with or something.
Oh, we all got that personal stuff.
I know. He was like, I can't handle whatever if I'm in New Babylon. I was just like, all right, brother.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no like hard feelings or nothing.
Yeah, I have a thing.
What are you serving time for?
What am I hearing right now? Wonder how much I've missed. Probably like 60 bombings, 14 aliens, 5 abductions.
Well, you know the little baby alien?
Yeah.
You met him? Yeah. They're teaching him stuff, teaching him how to dap up and whatever.
Oh yeah,
He was pretty cute. I didn't get to talk to him a lot though. Wait, is he in the shame pit right now?
No, that's Tony.
Oh, the meal plan. Okay, okay, yeah.
Tony's in the shame pit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Own it, but it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You did a
I
wall
got an
to
assist.
overpass.
Maybe it was an assist. I was the shooter.
Look in the upper left. Kill feed show 2, and your name next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
That was all
fucking
you,
did
baby.
identity theft then, because that shit won't me. It was not me. Somebody stole my damn name. And whoever put on the sign.
Why
my
did
fucking
Tony
name,
get thrown in the
okay,
shame pit?
Really fucked up. Okay.
Oh,
Whoosh.
I
You
put that bounty in.
Anthony Corleone. Are you fucking serious?
Oh no. I put Tony Corleone.
Somebody put fucking Anthony Corleone. All
That
right?
was his son. That was his son. It had to
I
be
don't know
yours.
who the fuck
It
did
had to
He's
be
a
yours.
suspect
It had
of
to be yours.
what?
My name's Tony. All right.
Antonio.
You're in the shape, but your name is
Antonio.
whatever we want to call you.
Antonio.
Why is
Amen to that, sir.
why is
Captain,
Anthony
sir.
in the shame pit?
So, how you guys been? How's New Year's, all that?
Oh yeah, that's
All
right.
I came for some food. I'm fucking starving. I low-key forgot I had a
We got
warrant
some
here.
like fruit we can throw at him
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, is that food right there?
Food right there, bud.
There's food right there in that bucket.
We're doing all right, you know. Not too bad. Just
Can't even
running-
eat this shit.
I'm gonna,
running through a lot of
I'm gonna
problems.
get some tomatoes we can throw at him. I'll be right back.
Problem. No problem.
Then we're getting you party.
But we'll
That's
get
it.
there.
Party will be brought in alive.
Well, we actually do have. There actually are tomatoes that we can throw. Should we actually bring them out? I would feel bad. Because then they'll get like. Sorry.
Squeeze a book back in here.
Wait, what the fuck? Why is there? Oh.
Apple, you're good. I wrote it down.
Okay. Well, I don't know where they are, so.
That's how it all happened.
Sorry?
He
I took
used
moment.
Sunny. That's how he was
What does
able
that
to
mean?
get us all.
I got some tomatoes we can throw at him.
Man, I got all the hotkey buttons. You know what I'm saying? I wish I did. Wish I did.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah. Got the Moto M2 here, right here on my phone. It's just a.
Oh, you got the Moto N?
Moto, yeah, Moto,
Wow, they
Moto,
don't give a fuck.
Moto
So
M2.
locked in?
Whatever the fuck this is.
Locked in? Yeah, I got
Yeah.
tomatoes right here.
Yeah. We can
You
get
know how to
some
beatbox? Clark, you know how to beatbox? Oh.
Can't do it.
Mhm.
Can't do it. Thank you. Can't do it. What are you looking at? What are you
Shame
guys
pit.
looking at up there, right? Ow! 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 What the fuck?
It's what we're supposed to do, right?
It's on my fucking face. Jesus, what the fuck's wrong with you, lady?
What do you mean? This is what we're supposed to do, right?
Throw it again.
Shame.
Is that like
Shame.
is it like
Throw it
a
again.
what? Are you saying like a kinky thing? Or?
No, just throw it again. I just want you to throw it again. Just throw another tomato at me.
Here you go, right there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Hit
we're
it,
down
Tony.
in the paint. In the motherfucking paint. About to take your girl down to my dick. Oh, wow.
I got her by the tits.
Double D's.
I respect women.
You're a terrible beatboxer. You're a terrible beatboxer.
Brother, you're spitting all over my face, man. You're spitting all over my
you're
goddamn
fucking,
face.
you're splatting all over, brother. You're splatting all over, brother. Like, what the fuck was that? What was that? Like, what was that? Like, you just breathed in.
I had it. Yeah, that shit was like the drop. Like I thought you were gonna say like, suck it, and then like, continue, but you just didn't do shit. I thought you were gonna drop some fire, some heat.
Come here, Clark. Come here, Clark. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me right now. Turn around. Turn around. Look at me. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm only gonna tell you once.
Why do I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension in this shame pit right now?
I didn't shoot you. Okay.
Oh no, you shot me.
It
You shot me.
wasn't-
I know you didn't shoot
wasn't me.
You shot me, Tony.
I know you didn't. No one shot.
Fucking
The only Babylonian hasn't been shot at yet.
You just speak alien? What was that?
You next. Against the wall. I didn't fucking shoot you either, brother. All right. It wasn't fucking me.
Okay, Tony. Okay.
Fucking Christ. Throw it again. I want another tomato,
They're
please.
doing kinky shit down there.
Damn, did I miss it?
No, I think it's still going. Tony just threw Luciano up against the wall and put his hand
They don't
around
know.
his
They don't know you. They don't know you like El Chapo, brother. They don't know you're gonna
whispering
build a
him-
fucking tunnel
whispering
down
to him
here
all
and fucking
sussy.
escape out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah, cover him.
Hey, you guys want to pee out?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna
I
do
got a
that.
fucking drill right here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Let's drill the wall.
Come on down there.
Nothing, sir.
Is Luciano protecting his asshole?
Nothing to see here.
Hey, Art.
Stop drilling, man. It's not fucking working. It's not working. It's not strong enough.
Did you say drill?
They're drilling each other down.
Drill?
Bro, I told you they're on some sussy
I
shit
love
right
drill.
now.
Yeah.
You want to drill me, boss? Okay, here I go.
I'll drill. Yeah. Drop it. Yeah. You want me to hit that shit or you hitting?
Nah, you hit that shit. You hit that shit.
All right. All right. Back in the stew with the boys. Got them toys that they forgot to take. Pointing at the cameraman. Now he's gonna shake. Who wants to die?
Cut that out.
That would be a mistake. Because I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking. But I'm choking. Take it loose.
Choking on his dick. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Choking on his dick.
I told you they're on
You
some
ain't slick. He by the
Now
spit.
forming a-
He don't swallow.
Switch up. Oh shit.
Oh. What the fuck was that, brother? Was that like an ad? What was that?
Need to get
Spotify
YouTube Premium,
ad?
brother.
Huh?
It's like $15.99 a month, I think.
No, it was just like it was doing.
Yo, we killed that shit.
I was
We
trying to
killed
do
that
an
shit.
animation.
That was good. That was good. We
It's
need,
been
we need
10
a studio up in
minutes.
here.
Oh, they actually think they're good. That's crazy.
Oh,
We need a studio up in here. You know what I mean?
All right,
Tony was
boys.
trying to get a studio.
I was born from the darkness.
That's what you want.
Shouts.
You are all free to go.
Yay, my first shame pit experience.
Hello, I'm a free man again.
Oh,
Look at me.
thank God.
I didn't do shit. I just served time for a crime I did not commit.
Thank you, Captain.
Look at the fucking billboard.
Bend over.
They didn't even fucking put. Look at this.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh,
Go look at the billboard.
nice. Nice. They fucking erased it. They didn't even spell my name correctly. All right. It was Anthony Corleone.
Needed, sir.
My name's fucking Tony.
No,
all right?
no, you're
What the
just getting
fuck?
paddled.
You guys are so fucking sussy. So sussy.
Sir, please not in public, sir. I've already been
And,
deprived
Anthony
of,
Corleone this evening.
all sort of ego and
we
pride.
we got him in the we threw him in the we got him into the shame pit, and you know he's no longer gonna be able to do any crime anymore.
Damn.
He's been taken care of, and he's learned his lesson.
Damn, should we go try to get bounties?
And now he's a free man.
Damn.
I'm a free man.
Okay.
I'm a free man.
Alright, I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you maybe tomorrow.
Uh huh.
Or maybe on the weekend, whenever I see you.
Yeah, I'll be around probably.
Okay. See you soon.
Maybe. Who knows? Bye.
You want some coffee? That guy?
Yeah, I gotta go, guys. My friend is coming over in half an hour, and I realized that I need to take a shower before he gets here because I need to clean myself. Yeah. I don't know why I said it like that. That was... Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so we got to, I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go do shit. Stream is ending. I might be back later. We might do, zombies. We might deal with more of this Prodigy stuff. I have to get my life together as well. So, probably Kev's gonna come over. We're gonna put these shelves up, hang up my guitars. No one's gonna get electrocuted. And then, we're gonna go get some food, probably. I'm gonna pay him in food. So, all right. Good night, and I will see you guys maybe later. I do have shit to do, so maybe not, but maybe. We'll find out, okay? Good night, or see you later, whichever one it is, I'm not sure. All right, bye.